Hello class, let's start out by turning on the ortho mode. And as you can see down here, my ortho mode is actually turned on already. But if yours is not, you can use the F8 key at the top of your keyboard to turn that on and off. The F8 key will toggle between on and off. You'll know that it's on when it lights up blue like you see on the screen here. Alright, line number 2. I'm going to be explaining the steps on each page. There'll be the steps that I'm doing on that page will be listed, and you can just follow along while I'm demonstrating what to do next. Let's type in the line command and press enter, and we're going to indicate that we want to begin at 0, 0 on the XY axis by typing in 0. Press the tab key, enter 0 again, press the enter key. And now we're going to indicate that we want this line to be 4 units long by typing in 4 and enter. We're going to move our cursor up so that AutoCAD begins to draw the line up. And we're going to type in 6 for 6 units, enter. We're going to move our cursor to the left, type in 4 and enter. And down, type in 6 and enter. And we are still actually in the line command, so we need to get out of the line command. We press escape to exit the line command. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and type in the offset command and press enter. This is going to be a 2-unit offset, so type in 2, press enter. And then as usual, when you use the offset command, you hover the cursor over the line that you would like to offset. And you see it highlight as it's doing on the screen right now. Then you click it, you pull your cursor in the direction that you would like to make the offset, and then you click again. And so we made our 1 vertical offset for this step. Now I'm going to press escape, and that clears out the offset command. Okay, now we're going to enter the offset command again and press enter. Input 0.25 and enter, and we're going to draw 2 additional vertical offset lines. We're going to use the line that we just drew as the basis for starting. We're going to click that. We're going to make 1 vertical line to the left of it and 1 vertical line to the right of it. So those are our 2 offsets for this step, and go ahead and press the escape key to exit the offset command. We're going to enter the offset command again, then press enter. Input the number 1 and press enter. We're going to draw 1 horizontal offset line as seen here. And then I'm going to press escape to exit the offset command again. Okay, now we're going to turn off ortho mode. So I'm going to use my F8 key to turn off ortho mode, and I know that's turned off because I see that it's no longer highlighted in blue. Alright, now I'm going to enter the line command, press enter, and I'm going to begin my line at this point, at this intersection of lines, and you can see that there's a little green box that appears when my cursor is positioned exactly at the intersection of these lines. That's the endpoint snap, and I'm going to left click 1 time, and it gives me the ability now to draw a line in any direction. If ortho mode was still on, you would only see me able to draw a line either horizontally or vertically. But for this, we need to be able to draw a line at a diagonal. And I'm going to bring my cursor up to the top where these lines are intersecting. You see the center vertical line and the horizontal line at the top. And I'm going to click there. And I'm actually still in the line command, so I can continue to draw from here, and you can probably guess where I want to place this line at. Right down here, and click, and at this point I'm going to press the escape key to exit the line command. Okay, I'm going to use the F8 key to turn off turn on ortho mode. So right now it's off, and you can see now it's lit up in blue. It's going to be turned back on. And now I'm going to enter the Polygon command. That's Polygon, and then enter. And we're being asked to enter the number of sides of the polygon. Type in 5, press enter. And now we're going to use a cursor to specify the center point of the polygon, which is going to be right at this point, right at the intersection of the lines we drew previously. So I'm going to click there, and we're going to select Inscribe. So that's the first one. It's already selected. Just left click that, and you can now see we have the ability to make this polygon. I'm going to move this down slightly so we can see a little bit better. Alright, so we're going to actually type in the radius of this polygon. So let's type in 0.50 and press enter. Okay, and we have created that polygon. So we're going to go ahead at this point, press escape, and move on to our next step. Okay, for our next step we're going to have to turn Ortho Mode back off again. So let's make sure that we have that off. And you can see that it's off when the blue light is no longer visible. So next, let's type in line and press enter. And we're going to draw 5 lines to create the star. And I'm going to make this a little bit larger so you can see this. So the instructions for this part are not going to be visible because they're going to be off the screen a little bit. But all I'm doing is using the wheel of my mouse to make this a little larger, and I'm using also holding down the wheel of the mouse to make the cursor turn into a little hand icon that I can manually move this design around a little bit. And we're going to start with this intersection of lines here, and we're going to connect to here. And obviously we're still in the line command. We're going to connect to there, and we just left click up to this point. Left click to this intersection, left click, and then back to this intersection and left click. And we're going to have to press the escape key to exit the line command. And at this point I'm going to double click the wheel of my mouse, and AutoCAD will automatically kind of recenter everything for me. Okay, now we're going to type in the trim command and press enter, and we're going to highlight the object. I'm going to move this down slightly so I can get a little bit more room. So I want to click and release, highlight the object, click again, and then press enter. Now I'll be able to trim some lines that I don't need. So and I may resize this a little bit as we go through this part of the video. Okay, you notice that some of the lines did not, we were unable to take them off using the trim command. Okay, so go ahead and press the escape key, and now we haven't entered any command at all at this point. We have cleared out all commands. But what we're going to do is we're going to hover the cursor over a line we want to erase, like this one, for example. And if I just click it, it will highlight, as you see there on the screen. Now I'm going to press the delete key on the keyboard, which is located above the arrow keys. Some people confuse the delete key with the backspace key, so make sure that you press the delete key and it will remove that line. I'm going to do that with this line also, and there are some smaller lines here and here, and you can see I'm doing this one line at a time, and I recommend just do it one line at a time. There are some very small lines also that need to be removed. And to move this around, I'm just using the wheel of the mouse. If I hold it down, I can move it manually like this, and I'm also using the wheel of the mouse to shrink or to increase the size of this drawing as needed. Okay, there's also a line here, obviously. Just highlight that and press delete. And there's also a line here. It's difficult to see because the XY axis indicator is also down here. So try to click in this area and you'll see like an additional line. Highlight there and press delete. And now I'm going to double click the wheel of the mouse. It's going to resize everything nicely. So we went through all of these steps, and then finally I just press escape again, and we're ready for the next step. Okay, next we're going to type in the circle command and press enter. And then we're going to indicate where we want this circle to be located. So we're going to type in 1, tab, 2. That will be point 1, 2 on the XY axis, and press enter. And you can see we've kind of got a circle located right on that point, and we need to enter the specify the radius of this circle. So we're going to want that to be pretty small, and step 3 on our screen says 0.15, and press enter. And we have made a very small circle. We're ready for the next step. Let's press escape to exit the circle command. Okay, next we're going to enter the copy command. Press enter. We're going to highlight the circle over here that we just drew, so click and release the left click button, highlight the circle and click again, and then press enter. And we're going to use our cursor to specify the center point of this circle. And if you want to, you can blow this up a little bit bigger, but you can see that it snaps right to the center of that circle. And since we have Ortho Mode turned off, we're able to sort of draw this in any direction that we want. And then just, as you see fit, just go ahead and place some circles. These are ornaments in our drawing, so just place some of those anywhere you like. And when you're finished, just press escape. Okay, next we're going to enter the hatch command, H-A-T-C-H. Press the enter key, and the ribbon on our toolbar is going to change slightly. And let's go ahead and select the solid option, and then there's a drop down box here, and we're going to go ahead and select a color, and I'm going to go ahead and select this really dark green. I'm going to select that, and then we just apply the color as needed. So I'm going to apply it, as you touch that, everything that's inside those boundaries of the object, part of the object, changes to the color that you selected. So I've done that. I'm going to go ahead and press the escape key. Every time we want to switch colors, we're going to have to go back and type in the hatch command, press enter, go up solid is already selected. Let's go over to this drop down, and I'm going to pick this sort of golden yellow color for the star. And press the escape key, type in hatch again, and press enter. And let's go ahead, and I'm going to take this sort of dark color right there, and that's going to be the bottom part of the tree here, the trunk, and press escape. And this is just up to you what you would like to color, what you would like these to be. I'm going to take this red color here and just kind of make several of these red just randomly, and press escape. I'm going to go back, type in hatch again, and press enter, and I'm going to switch this to like a silver color. And press escape. And then you can do is you can make each one of those circles a different color if you like. This is totally up to you. I'm just picking a few colors, just coloring this in. Press escape to exit the hatch command. And so that's kind of my tree right there. Let's move on to the next step. Okay, we're going to enter the copy command and press enter. And we're going to highlight this object. I'm going to have to make this a little bit, I'm going to have to move this down a little bit, maybe make it a little bit smaller. Come up here and click and release, and highlight, click and release, and then press enter. And now we're going to indicate a base point of 0, tab 0, and press enter. I'm going to shrink this a little bit more. And at this point, we can just use our cursor to place additional trees around as needed. Put some up here. Very nice. Okay, maybe one down here. And you can just place them as you like, as you see fit. When you're finished, press escape. And we will continue on to our next step. Okay, our next command is scale, S-C-A-L-E, and then press enter. We're going to highlight the object that we want to use this command on. So let me scroll out just a bit, and let's take this object, this object over here. So we're going to click and highlight that object, and then press enter. And I'm going to just click anywhere in this open area here, and then I'm going to type in 0.50 and press enter. And well, I have an object that's 50% the size of the original. So, and that's kind of what I wanted. So I didn't really want it located right there. Let's see if I can move that. Let's see. Kind of move that in this area. All right, and press escape. All right, we'll go on to the next step. Okay, our next command is copy, C-O-P-Y, and enter. And we're going to copy the object that we just scaled down. So go ahead and highlight that and press enter. And we're going to indicate 0, tab 0 on the XY axis. And from here we can just make as many of these little trees as we want. Kind of move them in. You may want to use the wheel of your mouse to kind of change the size of the drawing, and just make a couple trees here. Nice little friendly trees, Christmas trees. Okay, great. So press escape, and now we've got a nice little forest of trees. I'm gonna, I've got this text box in here. I may just go ahead and take that out, and that looks really nice. So in this design, we've used the line command, the offset command, trim command. We've used copy, scale, hatch, and I think I even used the move command when I moved that little tree I had misplaced over my text. So we've used a bunch of different commands, and we've learned a lot about how to draw different things in AutoCAD. These commands and skills can be used to draw just about anything. So, we used a circle command also. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I hope you enjoyed this. And this is Mr. Triplett signing out.